The island of Okinawa in Japan, located in the East China Sea hundreds of kilometers southwest of Japan's main island. Okinawa is one of more than 160 islands of the archipelago. Its subtropical homeland is surrounded by some of the biologically richest water on Earth. This is the Okinawa Aquarium. The building's framework is steel reinforcing. Steel is strong and flexible, but has one drawback. It is easy to rust. And only 100 meters from the ocean, the aquarium is on a very easy rusting location. It is exposed to salt water, both inside and out. It is crucial that the concrete mixture is dense enough and applied thickly enough to protect the steel. The roof is one of the most complex and visible features. Built on a 30-degree slope, its multitude of panels and peaks are inspired by traditional Okinawa's roofs. There's also a most likely feature. It is called the Ominishi Gate. This shelter is made of 29 concrete pieces. Water is the lifeblood of the aquarium. Its quality will mean the difference of life and death for the aquarium residents. It is natural seawater taken from the sea in front of the aquarium. The aquarium must be sure that water is pumped 24 hours. So the intake is 20 meters deep, lower than the lowest tide. The seawater varies naturally between 29 degrees Celsius in summer and 20 degrees in winter. It makes the aquarium an extension of the sea. The intaker was a diameter of 1.8 meters. It drains in water in a rate of 360,000 liters per hour. The pumping system is the aquarium's heart. If it stops, everything in the aquarium will die within 2 days. So in case of emergency a standby pump is always ready to take over. Rather than using chemicals, the Okinawa Aquarium relies on 102 filter pumps to clean the water. The main device of the filter system is 62 sealed sound filters. These are like supersized version of swimming pool filters. Pump forces water through at pressure of 15 to 20 pounds. Any debris is trapped in the sand. The system could be backwashed to clean dirty filters. Water cycle continuously throughout the aquarium in the rate of 3 million liters in an hour. It flows through the Kuroshio sea tank like a true sea current. Old water is sucked out the outlet grill on the floor and is replaced by new water pouring in at the other end of the tank. The circulating water is a mix of 3/4 filtered cycle water and 1/4 fresh seawater. The spectacular centerpiece of the aquarium is the Kuroshio sea tank. It is named in honor of the warm currents that support Okinawa's marine life. This one tank alone already holds 7.5 million liters of water. Because of its size, the tank was the structural core of the 4-story building. Everything else keeps it surrounded, as well as isolating the tank with other parts of the building. Its foundations needed to provide access to water pipes and other surfaces. The solution is to create a concrete honeycomb structure that is strong. In the same time, it should be accessible for the aquarium engineers. The tank's earthquake resistance relies on several features relying on together. The tank's independent foundations is solid and isolated from the rest of the building. The great mass of water will absorb most of the earthquake's energy. The tank will barely not move. Only the water on the top will flow to the overflow rails, and the big window will flex rather than break. The thickness of the Kuroshio window is the key to its strength. The 7 windows panels are 60 centimeters thick. Each panel is originally made from 15 sheets of 44 millimeters thick metal elegant. A slight distortion would ruin the windows, so the 105 sheets must be carefully planed, then polished. Acrylic is highly flammable, and the risk of fire is very high. During planing, everything is always completely drained in water to prevent heating up and bursting into flame. To bond the plastic with the glue, each acrylic and glue should be slowly baked. Assure that the temperature must be at 80 degrees. The result was brilliant. From side on the panel is opaque, but from above it is completely transparent. Okinawa famous coral reefs have strict requirements. They demand long hours of sunlight. They need shallow water which must be pure and unpolluted, and between 25 and 29 degrees Celsius. For coral to grow healthily, these conditions are absolute necessities. Because of this, the Coral Garden of Okinawa Aquarium is an open-area rooftop tank. Location and design are critical. The designer set a hill in the north side, which means that the coral can receive sunlight from the south all day long. In an old aquarium, a whale shark only survived about 500 days, but today, one whale shark has broken the record. After 4,500 days in captivity, it is still going strong in Okinawa Aquarium, a man-made ocean who try to copy nature, and in doing so, become an extension of Okinawa Aquarium.